You've heard of sacrificing pawns for attack, but what if you could bait your opponent into total self-destruction instead? Welcome to the Blackburne Shilling Gambit, where one careless pawn grab can cost white the game instantly. This trap begins from the familiar Italian game setup: pawns to e4 and e5, knights to f3 and c6, and then bishop to c4, the classic Italian formation. But here's where things get interesting. Instead of continuing with calm development, Black plays d6, creating a false sense of safety and dangling a tempting, unprotected pawn. White's knight often can't resist and jumps in to grab the pawn on d4, thinking it's a freebie. But remember, if you're offered a free pawn at the start of the game, there's probably a trap waiting, and that's when the gambit truly begins. Black's queen swings out to g5, suddenly attacking both the knight and the g2 pawn. White starts thinking, not just about saving the knight from danger, but about something even better: a potential fork on the queen and that cornered rook. The queen captures the g2 pawn, now threatening both the rook and an immediate checkmate. White has to decide, should the knight delay or should the rook run for safety? There's only one move that works: rook to f1. And here comes the killer move. Queen takes the e4 pawn, check. White has only two ways to respond: block with the bishop or block with the queen. But remember, the e2 square is controlled by Black's knight, making things even more dangerous. Now White has to make a tough decision, and chooses to block with the bishop, hoping that if the knight captures, the queen and king together can cover the position and hold things together. But check this super killer move. Knight to f3, check. And just like that, the trap is complete. This gambit perfectly shows how White's own moves trapped the king, a true case of self-destruction on the board. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next trap, attack, or brilliant checkmate. This is Timur's Tactics, where every move teaches a lesson and every game ends with style. See you in the next one.